All right, back to Drive Time Football, CFL 2025. I'm going to play a doubleheader, so I'm going to finish up week 3, Ottawa at Calgary, and then Winnipeg at BC. So I'm going to play these back-to-back, so hang in there. I've already done the coin flips and set up the sheets. All right, so here we go. Calgary gets the ball first. Let's see if they return a touchdown. They do not. Let's see if there's a rouge scored by Ottawa. There is not, so we're going to be done with that. Here we go, Calgary. Out of the gate, it's going to start it out with 12. It's a red zone drive for Calgary. This team is coached by Dickinson. Adams, the quarterback. Adams Jr., a scrambler. 7. He's going to get a TD run. Matter of fact, we're going to give it to Adams. Adams, TD run. How about that? As he comes right down the field and sprints out and scrambles into the end zone. It's a touchdown run for Adams, the quarterback. All right, the Redblacks on a kick return chance? No. Is there a rouge scored from the Stampeders on this? There is not, so those are done. All we got left are the punt returns. Ottawa goes to work. It's going to be 5. 5 is picked off. That is Drew Brown. Brown intercepted by Moncrief. And Moncrief does not take it back to the house. Calgary with the ball goes to work. It's going to be 7. It's another red zone trip for Calgary. Adams having a great day. It's going to lead to a field goal by Paredes. Holy cow, Ottawa goes to work. It's going to be 9. 9 is going to be a punt. Does Calgary get their drive? They do. Here we go. Calgary goes 6. 6 is going to be intercepted. Oh, no. Adams, who started strong with a big run, is going to throw an interception to Fryer. Is this returned for a touchdown by Ottawa? It is not. Does Ottawa get their final drive? They do. Of the first quarter, it's going to be 7. It's going to be a punt. Ottawa. Punt. And the first quarter's over. Folks, Adams scores a touchdown. Paredes gets another. It's 10. And let's see here. No points for Ottawa. It's 10-0 Calgary. Calgary goes to work. Wait, we got a punt. So Calgary's going to do their punt return here. And they do not get it, so they're done. So we can put a check mark. Calgary has no more extraneous rolls. Here we go. Calgary goes to work. 7. Red zone. Uh-oh. This is going to be a blowout, folks, at home at McMahon Stadium. 8. 8 is a field goal, so that's going to be Paredes with a field goal again. It's 13-0. Fortunately for Ottawa, Calgary's settling for field goals. Ottawa, 8 as a red zone. So Ottawa Redblacks, coached by Bob Dice. Drew Brown, stand back. It's going to be 7. 7 is a field goal, so they're going to get one from Ward. Last game, Ottawa failed to win because Ward kicked so many dang field goals. All right, Calgary goes to work here in the second. It's going to be 10. 10 is a punt. Ottawa gets the ball. Here's their chance at a punt return touchdown. They do not get it, so we have completed both extraneous teams. And Ottawa goes to work after the punt return. 5 is going to be a red zone trip. Oh, my God, Calgary's defense stinks. And 10 is going to be a field goal. Ward, what is the problem with Ottawa's offense? I think it's field goal after field goal after field goal after field goal. It's unbelievable. Calgary, do they get their extra drive? They do. Does time run out? It does not. Calgary with a chance to score again. Fumble. Calgary fumbles the ball. The ball is scooped up by Pickett. And it's returned. No, not for a touchdown. Does Ottawa get their final drive? They do. Does time run out? It does. Holy cow. So Calgary, 13. Ottawa kicks 2 Ward field goals. Folks, it's 13-6 at halftime. Holy cow. And all of our extraneous rolls are done. Ottawa goes to work in the second half. 5. 5 is going to be picked off by Drew Brown. Intercepted by Lee. And Lee, does he take it back to the house? Oh, he does not. But Calgary takes over on a short field. It goes to work. 7 is a red zone trip for the Stampeders. 5 is a touchdown pass from Adams. He's run for one now. And he's thrown from where now? This one to Barnes. And Adams, who's thrown a pick, has at least thrown a touchdown and run for one. Oh, they fell their PAT. No good. You got to be kidding me. Ottawa goes to work. 8 is a red zone trip for Ottawa. Drew Brown and company trying to make up. 6 is a missed field goal from Ward. No, you've got to be kidding me. Ward. It's unbelievable. He has that 7, and that's 6. It's just unbelievable. Ottawa, you're killing me. Shit. Calgary, you gotta love drive time football, baby. Oh, dude, it's intercepted. Can you believe it? Adams drops back. He looks deep. It's going to get picked off by Fryer. And Fryer off to the races. Can he take it back to the house? He cannot. Does Ottawa get their drive? They do. Ottawa goes to work on a short field. 6 is red zone. Ottawa takes advantage of the Calgary defense. 8 is going to be a TD run. There it is. Finally, Stanback with a TD run. Extra point is good, but boy, it hits the upright and it weaves in. Does Calgary get their final drive? They do. And it's going to be 5. 5 is punt, so Calgary cannot get anything going. Ottawa's already had theirs. Folks, we got Brown picked off. Adams scores a touchdown pass, but misses the extra point. So Calgary now with 19. We've got Ottawa with a missed field goal, but Stanback scores 7. Folks, it's 13-19 going into the fourth quarter. Ottawa with the ball. Ottawa's going to be facing 8. It's red zone. Ottawa with a chance here. Drew Brown is going to go 6. Missed field goal from Ward. Oh, it's so painful to watch. Poor Ward. Oh my God, Calgary's fans on their feet. They're going to get a red zone trip against this Ottawa defense, and it's going to be 4, which is a field goal. Parodies. So the difference between these two games is one is making field goals, the other, unfortunately, is missing field goals. Ottawa goes to work. It's going to be 5. 5 is picked off by Brown. Intercepted. Is it returned for a touchdown? It is not. Calgary takes over for their next drive. It's going to be 8. It's a punt. Does Ottawa get their final drive? They do not. 11. Does Calgary get their final drive? They do. And wait a second, does time run out? It does not. And they end up going 5, punt. That's it. Calgary will punt. End of game. Folks, we get a missed field goal by Ottawa, picked off by Ottawa. Time runs out on Ottawa, but Paredes adds 3 to give them a cushion. 13-19, 20. Wait a second. Yeah. 19, 21, 22-13. Ottawa is 0-3. Calgary is 1-2. Holy smokes. Another brilliant game. Ottawa cannot get past its field goal, its place-kicking woes. Oh my God. It's going to be a long season for the Ottawa Redblacks and Ward. And ironically, I believe Ward may be one of their prolific place kickers in their history. I think it's Ward. I think Ward is one of the guys that has had a brilliant career in Canadian football, but I can't remember if he is or not. But if he is, then he is having the worst season of his career thus far, as he has kicked a few, but he's missed more than he should. All right, the next game up on the calendar is Winnipeg Blue Bombers on the road to face Castillo's place kicking. Mike O'Shea's the coach here. Chris Stevler is the quarterback. Peterson had a brilliant week last week. Peterson had a big run for a touchdown last week. In real life, I'm discussing real life there. They have Wheatfall, Dimsky, and Shane. It might be Shane. I'll say Shone. And again, I already did the coin flip for who's the ball. Winnipeg's going to get the ball to start. British Columbia, we're at BC Place. Their quarterback is Rourke. Butler's their back. Berryhill, Katoy, McInnes, and Hatcher had a brilliant game last time for the BC Lions. Return man is Vavel and Jackson here, and we got Lawson, Jones, Bridges, Betts, and Hadlick. Kickers are Castillo and White with a Y. Okay, let's go ahead and get that kick return going for Winnipeg. No. Does BC score a rouge right here? They do not. So there we go. And it's going to be defense 6. Red zone trip for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers as Stevler drives them into distance. It's going to be a touchdown pass for Stevler. Stevler, opening drive right down the field. Touchdown pass to Shane or Shone. I'm going to say Shone. And the extra point is good. And Winnipeg on the road, BC Lions at BC Place, stunned. They're going to do the kickoff return. No. Do these guys score a rouge? They do not. So there's 2 down. Columbia goes to work. Defense 3 is fumble. BC coughs it up. It's scooped up. Or they return it for a touchdown. They do not. Winnipeg takes over. Short field. 7 is a red zone trip. Winnipeg with a chance to run it up early. 8 is going to be a field goal for Castillo. field goal. BC Lions go to work after the kickoff. It's going to be 4. 4 is a punt. And punt return chance for the Bombers is no good. They don't get it, but Bombers now have done all of their extraneous rolls. Does Winnipeg get their drive? They do. They're going to get their first quarter drive. It's going to be a 9 punt. And BC, do they get their last drive? They do. Here goes BC late in the first. It's going to be 7. It's a red zone for BC. A chance for BC to do something. Here's Rourke. Drops back. No, they're going to settle for a field goal. White with a field goal. The first quarter comes to an end. Winnipeg 10. And the BC Lions 3. 10-3. Holy cow, folks. Winnipeg can still do a punt return at some point. BC can still do a punt return at some point. All right, Winnipeg starts the second quarter. 3. It's going to be a turnover on downs. That's sweet, finally. BC doesn't get their punt return, though. 6 going to be 6. It's going to be intercepted. Oh, Rourke. Intercepted. Is it returned for a touchdown by the Blue Bombers? It is not. Winnipeg on a short field goes to work. It's going to be offense 10. They're going to punt the ball. Folks, this is a defensive game. The punt return for BC. They need a 3 to score. No, and that's going to wrap up their extraneous rolls. The BC Lions go to work on offense. It's going to be the defense that gives up a punt. All right, Winnipeg, do they get their last drive? They might. They do. Winnipeg drives, controlling the clock. 4 is a fumble, though. Oh, Winnipeg fumbles the ball away. Scooped up and not taken to the house by BC. Does BC take advantage of this turnover late? They might. They do. So BC gets the ball late on a turnover. They're going to get a drive. And it is going to be 9 is a punt. And that's it, folks. No one scores in the second. 10-3 at halftime. Winnipeg Blue Bombers in a defensive dogfight. Holy cow. All right, BC starts with the ball. It's going to be defense 10. That's going to be red zone. British Columbia threatening. 4 is going to be a field goal. Are you kidding me? White with his second field goal of the day. Winnipeg gets the ball, drives down. 9 is punt. BC with the ball. It's going to be 8. 8 is punt. Man, we are seeing serious defense in these games. We're going to see 2 is a turnover on downs for Winnipeg. They drive the distance. BC gets their drive of the quarter. It's going to be 10 is a red zone drive. BC could run it up. 5 is a touchdown pass. Finally, BC's Rourke, after throwing a pick, drops back. TD pass to Hatcher. And the extra point here is good. PAT. Does Winnipeg get its third quarter drive? They do. Winnipeg goes to work with a 10 is a punt, and that's it. That quarter's over. BC scores 10 unanswered points, and we get punts and turnover on downs. Folks, all of a sudden, the hometown BC Lions are up 13-10 in the fourth. The fourth quarter is going to be one hell of a play. BC goes to work. The defense, they allow a red zone. Winnipeg can't stop them. 10 is going to be another field goal for White, so they're using White to extend what little lead they have. The fans here in BC, they'll take it, but they would like to see touchdowns. Winnipeg goes to work. It's a red zone. Oh, Winnipeg goes to work. 5 is a missed field goal for Castillo. Oh, my God. Missed field goal. No, the BC Lions fans roar as that ball misses short. And 8 is a red zone trip. BC going to put this game away in the fourth. 6. No, missed field goal by White. Folks, what the hell is going on here in the Canadian Football League as these kickers can't make these field goals? They're trying to win these ball games on field goals. Punt. Does BC get their final drive? They might. Does time expire? It does not. Here we go. BC with a chance to put the game away. 7 is a red zone trip. Rourke and company into the red zone. It's going to be 5. It's a touchdown pass for Rourke. Rourke says, not in my house. I'm putting this away right now. That's Berryhill. And their PAT. Let me see. What's the score here? The score is... Oh, yeah, that pretty much puts them... Yeah, they're going to win this game. Missed field goal. Yeah, so they're going to basically win it. Let's see if Winnipeg gets there. So they're going to kick the extra point, and they get it. All right, Winnipeg, do they get their extra drive? They might. Does time run out on them? It does. So Winnipeg Time expires. End of game. Holy cow. White with a field goal and then a touchdown. BC scores 10 unanswered as Castillo misses a field goal. Oh, they were shut out after the first quarter. Folks, Winnipeg 10, 23. You got to be kidding me. Winnipeg's 0-2. BC Lions go to 2-1. That is crazy. The Blue Bombers are, I think the Blue Bombers, I think they won the Grey Cup last year. I can't remember now. Was it them or Toronto that won the Grey Cup? I can't remember. But the Blue Bombers, or was it the Blue Bombers? Holy cow, folks. They jump out to 10 on a Stevler touchdown pass and a field goal by Castillo. And then they are shut out the remainder of the day. I might see this. Like, how does this happen? Maybe Stevler got hurt. Backup quarterback. So again, you would say narratively, how does this happen? Well, it's conceivable. Stevler got banged out of the game, right? And that's all she wrote. Oh my God. And White missed a field goal. Castillo missed a couple of field goals. Unbelievable. 23-10. And that wraps up the the third week of the 2025 CFL project. Thanks for watching. Good day.